Well, hello, John. John's won. I got it. Now we got 4 viewers. John's the only one in the chat. Well, thank you, John. Beep beep. Like the road runner. Beep beep. Oh, John, how's Kelly doing? I haven't heard, you haven't said. Did she get lined out? She's good. Okay. Well, she was having trouble with her stomach. I hope that's lined out. I put a couple of videos up, John. I got part 2 ready to put up tomorrow morning. Well, you got more coming tomorrow. Hello, Nick. How is Nick? I have not seen you for a while. 68 68 buses. Awesome, Nick. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. John got you one. You still got your little, I guess he's called a guinea pig. I forget what you called him. Little man. Little man. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Little man. That's cool. Did you lose some? Because I don't know how long they live. Hello, Benny. We're still here, he says. Let me make sure I'm bus to you. I am, and you have 10 buses. Well, good deal. Thank you for coming by. This is the best stuff. I buy this at Walmart. And if you take the bottle back in it, they'll refill it for free. It does a pretty good job. Yes, Benny, you're welcome. So is Benny and Nick the same person? Okay, cool. Hello, Theo. I didn't know where it was at, Theo, but I did hear about it. Okay, Nick, take care. 10 people died. Pam, did you hear about that?
Yeah, that guy driving down the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in Theo's town in Canada.
Really?
That's what he's telling me.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Good grief.
16 people died and no, 9 people died and 16 injured.
They
10 now.
They
Okay.
got the guy, didn't they?
I don't know. I think they did because he got out of the van and was standing off with the police.
Huh.
That's terrible. I do not know what people's thinking about.
Huh?
Mentally ill. That's correct. Well, there you go. They should ban bans. You know, if somebody kills somebody with a gun, they got to ban the gun. So Let's get rid of all the bands. I shouldn't say that, but it's terrible. Middle Eastern. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's quite the deal. Well, Pam went to bed and Cade come in here and laid down by me. He didn't want to go to bed. Hello, Nolan. It's 1:45 a.m. there. Wow. Now, help me out. Is that Germany? Are you in Germany or UK or where are you at? I forgot. And you've told me probably 5 times. But anyhow, I'm glad that you come by. Okay, Theo, hurry back. Yeah, Theo's in Canada, but Nolan, I was wondering where Nolan was at because he said it was 1:45 a.m. there. $15. Boy, I'm glad you wasn't uptown shopping, Theo. Wow, that's terrible. And then I wonder what they'll actually do to him. Probably lock him up for a little bit and then let him go. Well, yeah, John, but yeah, that'd be good. Um, but who do you check? You gonna check everybody? 10 counts. Well, that should do it. Ireland, okay. Ireland, yes, and you've told me that, and I apologize. I forget. Well, so what comes in here? He's from Germany, so I get confused. John's in Florida. Theo's in Canada. Um, I don't know where Nick's from. He used to come in one of the other live streams, and they run him off because he wasn't old enough. Well, here's the deal. I don't care how old you are. If you come in here and behave yourself, you are welcome on our live stream. They shouldn't be talking nasty anyhow. Oh, you can tell a joke or slip in a cuss word now or then. But no, I don't age restrict. I uh, I appreciate anybody that's in our our live stream. We've only got 3 people viewing right now. We'll get some more here in a little bit as the notifications go out. I got to go tomorrow morning. I've got this mole right here. I cut all my whiskers back. I hope I hope Grizz does pop on here, but it's only 6 o'clock for Grizz. But I've had a mole there since I was born, and it's been causing some trouble. So I'm gonna have it removed tomorrow. I'm not for sure exactly how he's going to do it. He's going to cut it out. Hopefully, it won't be a big deal. I don't like needles, and I know that shot's going to be something right there in that tender spot. So I don't know if you can see it, but I've trimmed all my whiskers back for him. The whiskers will grow back, hopefully, if he don't destroy them. Oh, I bought a deal. I don't know. I got it ordered through Amazon to attach my camera to my windshield. It's kind of like a gooseneck thing, but it's got the attachments for the camera, and I'm hoping I can hook that up when I go somewhere and take a video of me driving, and then I can crop what I don't want out of it. Yep. If you're talking about the video, yeah, keep it clean. Do you have much of a beard, John John? Yeah, it'd be like a dash cam. Right. But I wanna if we go someplace, make a video and play it uh for YouTube, make a video. I gotta start making some more videos. The the weather has been so crappy. It'll fill in. It'll fill in. Now, it may sound silly, but let your beard grow out and shave it off. About every 6 months, shave it off. Let it grow back in. And then when it grows back in, it'll grow in heavier each time. I didn't have a very thick beard when I was 21. And it was real iffy right in here. Still got some bare spots, but I had a lot of bare spots right in here. Now it grows clear up to my eye. But it'll come in. Okay, get you something to eat, John. Well, we still got 7 people in here. Yeah, I went to Walmart to see if I could come up with something, and they had them GoPro uh, attachments, but I don't know. I didn't really care for it. Uh, Price is not the issue, but they was pretty expensive. Hello, Bob. Greetings, fellow Americans. How are you, Bob? Bob, if you would like to have an invite, boy, I sure would like to have you up on my panel. I would be honored to have you up on my panel. And you're still blue. No, I'm not going to do a Santa thing. No, that's your that's your duty. Uh-oh, Theo said there's 13 dead. IVC reviews. Let me check out your channel, see how your buses are. Well, you've got 39 now buses. Oh, you don't want to be St. Claus no more? Okay. Well, there's a link for IVC reviews. If you would like to check out his channel, always trying to help people grow a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what, Bob, you was a good Santa Claus. I gave you the plague. Oh my. Well, that could be. Well, hello, Sambo. Samwise Gochi. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Well, I'll tell you what, I feel honored having you guys up on the chat. Cool. Doing it cheap. That is cool. It it's been a raining here, but it was still a pretty good day. That's good, IBC. Work at it. Well, Bob, you got them old computers you picked up. Take them apart. Start building you one. Fast and fearless. How are you? Well, good deal. Happy birthday to you. Well, I'll tell you what, Bob, I don't have a farm, but I paid this place off in 2010, uh, just about a month before I had my hip surgery. I was really good and glad I got that done. I'm reading the chat. I'm trying to stick up with it. Well, I cleaned out my hot tub. Uh, I think I did it Saturday. It was still too cold to get in it Sunday morning. We did get in it in between rains this morning. It was nice. You got 41 buses. Good deal. I know. If you type too fast, I'd forget it. I can't hang in there. I love it. Yeah. And boy, I can't spell worth a hoot. That's why I like to be on the panel. I can tell you what I'm talking about, but I try to carry on the conversation typing. I just can't. I can't hang. Okay. Fast and fearless. Yes. Happy birthday. How old are you? Yes, I did. You think you think that's what I'm doing? I'm using the wrong kind of shampoo. Hey, that Dollar Tree thing, pretty neat. We went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I looked over at store, thought I'd pick up some of them lights, like your hummingbird light. Good deal, IBC. Hang in there, bud. Let's see. I think I got my answer. 40.1. Is that how old you are? Don't need shampoo. Well, I don't know what kind of condition I've got, but I went to a skin doctor and I've got this special shampoo that I use. I use Head and Shoulders first to get the grease out of my hair. My hair and my face is real greasy, and then I use this shampoo. Supposed to let it sit for 15 minutes, but I don't. I'm too impatient. Maniac Grammy, how are ye? Yep, you're the only woman, but we're not going to bother you. Sam Wise will be 40 in July. Boy, you people are young. You know it? Wait until you get as old as I am. I'll be 62 in December. Yep, Maniac Grammy, you are more than welcome, even though you're the only woman. Yeah, I'm old as dust. But you know what? I'm glad to be old versus the other side. Gene, he's a young boy too. He's only going to be 60 in November. I think Bob's only 60. He'll be 61 in August. Well, Fast and Fearless, how old are you then? Our dog in the house. Awesome. We're cooking with propane now. 41. Okay. Well, I still got you by 20 years. Yep. Maniac, you're a little bit older than me. I won't be 62 until December. Too young to resist. You got that right. There you go. I'll bet them would be good. Hold the mustard, please. She is our dog, looking as lovely as ever. Oh, well, my birthday's on the 4th. What day is yours? But I'll be 62 in December. Okay. So Nolan is going to have birthday December 29th, and mine's December the 4th. Fries and hot dogs. That's cool. Can't go wrong on that. Born in 78, and I was born in 56. When you start dealing with medicine and your doctor, you'll know what your birthday is. Okay, Bob. Bob says, sorry to run, Kim, but I gotta go. Gotta try it out when one can smell himself. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I sure do like the hot tub for that reason too. I still take a shower, but the hot tub helps clean everything. Okay, Bob. You're tired. You can't function. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dog. Um, I told it earlier, I got to go tomorrow and have this mole removed. He's going to do it local with a shot and cut it off. And of course, they'll send it in. I hope they don't find anything wrong with it. So you can think about me in the morning while you're live streaming. Of course, that'll be 9:30 your time. Hopefully, it won't be no big deal, but I'm more of a chicken than what Grizz's roosters are. I don't like shots. Yeah, it will when he puts that shot in there. I trimmed, let's see if you can see. I trimmed all my whiskers back for him. I got I got these little hair clippers. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and trim all that off. It'll grow back. Well, thank you, Maniac. I will accept your prayer. I thank you very much. Okay, okay, dog. I'm not expecting it to be no big deal, but anytime that you go under the knife, Well, I've had this one for since I was born. It's starting to heal up, but underneath of it, it started festering up, and I thinking it was a pimple, and I'd squeeze it and it'd bleed. And so I had to go to the doctor because of my gout. Okay. That's where it started. And I said, well, while you're at it, check this out. Oh, Shane, you changed your name on me. Well, that's okay. I bust you back. So, anyhow, I got my gout straightened out. He started giving me this pill to lower that acid in your system. I still have the neuropathy in my feet, but the gout went away. Okay, John, eat up, boy. Looks like to me you got a lot more eating to get caught up. Beep beep, like the road runner. Beep beep. No, I did not. My new channel vaped. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. Gene, are you still drinking coffee? Yeah. Can you watch too much Looney Tunes? Man, I loved it watching them when I was a kid. Theo's back. Okay. Okay. IVC needs 6 more to get to 50. Yeah, I liked them. I liked all of them. He's talking about the guy in the van that run over the people. He only lives 15 minutes from where that happened. It was sometime today, Iron Dog. So I guess it's in Canada. They they got him. He was yeah, I think he was a terrorist. And they released his name. "13 counts of manslaughter." Oh, I'll bet there'd be a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube about it. Okay, Iron Dog, go check it out. Yeah, I'll bet you could go to home on YouTube, and it'll be on there. The breaking news. See, that's terrible. It's stuff like that. They put it on the news, which they need to put it on the news. Not a problem there. But then you get copycats. Oh, look at all they're talking about him. I'll do something, and they'll talk about me. That's just like the school shootings, I think, and it's terrible. And that's a bad part about it. You get a lot of copycats. I'm waiting for somebody to type something. Everybody went to look. Hello, Shane. There's your other channel. Hell, I don't know how many buses you got, but I am bus to you. Okay, Shane's got 70 buses. A few hours old. I wonder if they caught it on video when it first started. I know there's pictures on there, but what I seen was after the fact. And I don't understand what his motive was. A lot of innocent people, just see how many they could run over. Okay, Shane, let me post the link for you. We've got a few people on here. You said you had 270. Hello, Wisconsin Greg. There's a link to Shane's channel. He'd like to hit 300. We could help him out with a couple here. Greg's probably getting ready to go to work. Oh, I started to tell you about my camera holder that I bought. It's I think it's $16 or something like that, maybe 23 with the shipping. I'm gonna try to attach that to my windshield while I'm driving and make some videos. Our dog's back. Did you find it? There you go. Theo asked a question before I did. Well, I never heard anything about the Waffle House shooting until the news came on at 5:30, and then it didn't say a whole lot. They took his guns away and give them to his dad, and then his dad gave them back to the boy, and there was a boy that went in the Waffle House and shot a whole bunch of people, I guess. The police took his guns away and then give them back to his dad, and then his dad give it back to the boy. Four killed and two injured. I just don't understand. It's kind of a marking of the times. You know, it's getting closer, people. Yep, it's getting closer. Yep. They're going to blow the trumpets one of these days soon. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, Theo. Well, the way I look at it, I'm trying to live my life right. I have done things wrong in the past, you know. They all claim that we're sinners, so we we just have to try to do the very best and proceed on. Yep. Okay, Nolan. Thank you very much. It'll go fine. It'll go fine. I'm just a big baby. They think they think when you're big like this that you're tough, but I'm not tough. I'm not into pain. That's why I would never get a tattoo or an earring or any of that stuff. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, come, hurry up, dog. Get on the road. You'll be here by the time it happens. I'll be fine. No, I don't want none. Theo, I don't want any earrings or tats. Well, I'll tell you what, dog, I would really like to be there when you got your hip done. That's for sure. But that works pretty good. It'll be well worth it. Okay, Nolan, I'll tell you what, mine was bone to bone. Dunkin' Donuts, awesome. There was a little girl that come by, and I bought them in the past, and she was selling these coupons for McDonald's, and they're $5. I don't know how many coupons in there, but you got, say you have a coupon, buy one get one free. That's how it works. There's two Big Macs, two quarter pounders. There's some McMuffins. They're all the same. Buy one get one free. No, it won't be no problem, dog. It's just doing your therapy. Yeah, they have. It helps. I think it's Campfire Girls or something like that. And I used one of them today. Buy one, get one free. Ended up spending $7. Oh, and there's chicken nuggets too. Uh, Whatever the package is, buy one, get one free. And then there's two free drinks. There's one some kind of coffee and a fruity or something. You don't have to buy nothing for it. You just say I want one. Well, it's not good for you, dog. I love it though. Uh, Hadn't affected me yet. I've been eating it all my life. Hadn't killed me yet. So let's see, what did I get? I got the quarter pounder with cheese. So that saved me $4 and something. But I wouldn't have went there if I hadn't have bought the coupons. So there you go. Well, I just don't know what's in it, Theo. Yeah, 90 pounds. Well, I only weighed 8 pounds when I was born. And I know I'm too fat. My biggest problem is I don't get enough exercise. I go to Walmart and I walk around inside the store, always grab me a cart because if I don't, then my back gets to hurt me. And I'll just stop and look at something, and lean on the cart until my back comes out of it. And then I'll go some more. Between my back and my feet. Wow. Hello, Wicked. All right, Wicked. I'll have to check that out. Oh, really? Don't ask, don't tell. Hello, Yankee Living. Good evening to you, bud. Okay, let me check this out. Okay, Wicked, I've got it bookmarked. I will check it out later. I don't want to play the sound in here. Yeah, I wonder where Grizz is. You think his wife hit him? Well, it's still early for Grizz. Oh, I hear a siren. Yeah, cast iron skillet. Yep, 6:43 for Grizz. Hello, Tammy. Tammy's got 48 buses. She doesn't have any content, but I'll tell you what, them people are just as much important because they're the ones that creates us. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. George H.W. Bush. Okay, Iron Dog. I may catch you in the morning before I leave. I'm gonna get up about 6 o'clock, have my coffee, get in the hot tub, then go take my shower. I gotta make sure I wash everything that stinks before I go to the dock. David in the desert. Good evening, buddy. Thank you for coming by. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Won't be no big deal, but you know how it is. It's the waiting and thinking, how are they going to go about it? Am I going to lay down? Am I going to set up? Uh, my next door neighbor, she she said that she's usually in that operating room. She said, take all your metal off before you come. or you can take it off here. I said, okay. But I'll definitely have to take my glasses in case they throw paperwork. Usually they'll want you to, here, fill this paperwork out. If I don't have my glasses, I'll be blind. Oh, I just got a little mole right there, Sam. It don't mount to hoot. See, it's kind of red, puffed up. It's it's kind of healed up now. It was kind of like it was infected, like a pimple, and I'd squeeze it, and nothing would come out, just blood. So I showed it to the doctor, and they said, "Oh, we got to get that cut off there." Okay, but I've had that mole right there ever since I was born. So, you know, too far from my heart to kill me. Well, David, how have you been doing? Well, it says your first upload. Make another video. Oh no, I ain't crazy about that MRI. They lay you on that hard table and slide you in. Don't move. Then you got to put these earphones on. And bing, 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 boing, boing, bing, boing, bang, bang. Oh my God. Drive you nuts. I went I went over here just 10 miles from here, Vincennes, Indiana, and they wanted me to have a MRI when I had my hip replaced. Okay, so they started bringing me in there, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" And I had about this much of my head sticking out. I said, "Get me out of here." Well, sir, you got to go. No, I don't. No, I don't. I said, I don't know how I can get out of here, but if you don't get me out of here, I will. So she backed me out and got it to about right here. I said, okay, do it there. Oh no, we got to have you down in there. So me and Pam wasn't even married at the time. So they went and got Pam. She come in, put the headphones on, and stood there with me while I had it done. Oh, I don't know as I want any more. So they backed me out of it after they got done. And they said, now, we want you to get up. I'm going to change the slide and we're going to put you in there a little further to look at your back. Okay. So they run me out. I got up from the table and I started the door. Mr. Fyffe, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the house. Well, no, you thought you had to. You have done messed up. You had your chance. I am done. Because see, I'm claustrophobic. It's a problem. I just I can't do it. So I drove home and the phone rang. I mean, we hadn't been home 15, 20 minutes. Well, we got you scheduled for 2 MRIs in Evansville, Indiana, which is an hour from here. I said, now wait a minute, you people did not understand. I'm not going back in that machine. You'll be fine. When you go down there, we're going to do IV Valium, and you won't care. You'll be fine. Okay. So I went down there. And they started the IV and put that poop in there. Then they handed me 2 pills. Said, go ahead and take these so you can get it to going. Let's see, but it was laying under a sheet of plywood 2 or 3 inches from my face. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, an open. I don't care. I don't like that shit. I Man. Welcome back, John. But anyhow, they took me back in there and I did okay. Pam came in there and stood with me again. And let's see, the worst thing is oh, I don't know if I could handle that. I don't know. So they run me through there just like they did here in Vincennes. And they did something else. They took me to another machine where it was like radio, like an X-ray, where they would put an injection right in my hip where the pain was. Okay, so I did that. Then I went back in this machine, and he had this thing that you put your leg over. I said, well, how am I going to lay down on that like that? Well, turn around and you're going to go in head first. No, no. What I'm going to do is go out that door. I said, if you want me to go in that machine, you turn that around because I'm going feet first. Well, you're not going to be able to fit. Seems to be your problem. because I ain't going in there head first. There ain't no way in hell am I going to lay down and go in that thing head first. I don't even want to go in at feet first. So they said, well, we'll try it. So they started in. They said, pull your knees down as hard as you can because you're going to scrape the top. So this girl, she run around to the other side and pushed down on my knees and got me in there. Now, this was an MRI. Okay, so you did a CAT scan on your brain. Now, I've done a couple of CAT scans. They ain't near as bad as the MRI because you don't have all that noise, just a whole bunch of light. Junkyard, chain hoist by your feet, let you down. Yeah, that's about right. Oh my God. So I have this MRI done and what have you. So then I go back to this one surgeon in Vincennes at a different office. And there was this woman, she's the one that ordered the MRI. And the surgeon says, who in the heck ordered an MRI for your hip? That woman down the hall that just took off because I told her to get out of this room before I boxed her. Well, she didn't like that talk, but anyhow, she left. And he said, well, you never do a CAT scan or MRI on your hip. You just do an x-ray. Okay. So when I went down there to have it done, they did an x-ray. Okay, I guess they've got good drugs, Sam. But like I said, they put that IV with that volume, whatever, volume. I think that's what you call it. And I don't remember, but Pam says I laid there and it not doing anything. Not going to do a thing. And not going to do any. That was the end of that. Pam looked at that nurse and went, you got him. Oh my. But that was back in 2010. And I am glad that I had it done because, man, it hurt. So, Junkyard said he had his done on his shoulder, I think. So, are they going to, let's see, I got to make an appointment for another MRI on my right shoulder. Okay, well, I hope that works out good. Calm your nerves a little bit. There's Peter. Haven't seen Peter for a while. Oh, Sam, we was just having fun. Well, you have a good night, Sambo. Sam Wise. Peter, I'm doing good tonight. Let's see, on your VA. All right. Well, that's great that the VA helps you and everything, but I think that the doctors, uh, how am I going to say it? I think they do more than what they actually need to. But I'm tickled to death, Sam, that you're getting that help. Uh, I do pretty good with all my tests too, between Medicare and her insurance, Blue Cross. It pays for all of it, or it has so far. Now, I just had some X-rays done on my foot and blood work, and of course tomorrow I'm going to have this cut off, and of course I've got that doctor's visit. So there's about four things going on that we'll see how that does now. But I met all my deductible, and they do good, pretty good. It pays for it. Yeah, that's probably right, Junkyard. They overprotect themselves. They run test, test, test. And to their defense, you go in and say, "Well, my foot's hurt." Well, what's wrong with your foot? Well, I don't know. So that's the only way they can tell is to run tests. Test, test, test. That's right. That is the problem with the doctors and the providers, hospitals and what have you. That's absolutely right. But thank God we got them. Okay, John, John, take care. Yeah, they are so high. Yeah, I go to have blood work done every 3 months. He wants to check on my A1C, uh, my sugar. If you don't know what A1C is, it's a test that shows an average of what your sugar has run in the past 3 months. Okay, it'll be close to $400 just for that test. Okay, Peter. Every day, 4 times a day. Wow, that's a lot of poking. They make their own prices, Junkyard. Nope, you never know. And like I said, I just had blood work and X-ray on my foot. So it's hard telling what that'll be. I know that the blood work will be about $400. I have no idea about the X-ray. But the way it works, Medicare pays 80% right off the top, and our Blue Cross will pick up the 20%. Has so far. I mean, I'm not bragging. You know, praise to the Lord that it's paid, because I don't have any money. And if you're wondering, well, how's he got Medicare? Because if you're on disability, after 2 years they put you on Medicare. But it's not free. I do pay $134 a month for that, worth every penny of it. Actually, I don't actually pay it. They just take it out of my check. I just don't get that money. It's not like I get the money and then I have to make a payment. They take it out. Okay, my wife had a 40,000 woman operation a few years ago, and I had about $2,000 deductible. Wow. If I write you a check right now, they cut it to less than half. Wow. Wow, Peter. 13. Well, I'll tell you, my A1C next month when I get my blood work done is not going to be good because I've been eating sugar. My sister had a birthday cake, and then, it just started chain reaction. And my sugar's been running about 134. But my last A1C was 6.4. So I'm trying to do better. We went to Applebee's Sunday. Had a big old steak. Man, it was great. And how is AARP for? I don't know. I don't know. Now we do have AARP, but anyhow, back to my story about what I was eating. So the waitress says, "Would you guys like dessert?" And she brought this little tablet thing, at Applebee's, and showed us pictures. All right. So I had to have a dessert. 6.1, 6.2 is great, Junkyard. Your sugar was 121. That's great. Now I have had mine down to 97, but it just seems like once I get into a groove, I just can't leave it alone. I have to have a cookie or something. And I try to not eat in between meals. Yep. Now, are you taking insulin? Because I don't take insulin. I just take pills. But I take 4 different pills in the morning and 2 of the same pills in the evening. No insulin. Okay. Well, I take the metformin, I take the Gimapod, and I take Invicana, and then he started me on another pill called Altos. Okay, and all of them work different. But usually, when somebody starts out being diabetic, they start you with metformin. Metformin and Grimapod. It's a little blue pill. And, that works for a while, and then you just got to get more. Wow. Well, you're probably new at the game then, Junkyard. So are you taking a little blue pill, Grimapod, or something like? I'm sure I'm not saying it right. And then I just started this other pill for gout to lower my acid. Okay. Well, it'll work if you watch your diet and that Invicana. From the time I started taking it until just this last 3 months, I get a 3 month supply between the uh, oh man, Invicana has a CarePath card. Between that and the insurance, it didn't cost me nothing. So I went to get it refilled uh, back in January, and they wanted $94. I said, well, now wait a minute. So I called, and something had changed with the insurance. Invicana would pay $600, and the insurance only paid half of the total bill, which half of the total bill is $694. So Invicana paid 600, and then I had to pay 94. So when I go back to the doctor, I'm going to try a different pharmacy and see if it's any better. I'm going to go from Walmart to Walgreens and see if they help any better. Okay, you got a thyroid pill. Okay, through the VA. That's good. So you're covered. Awesome. Well, I get all my medicine from Walmart, and some of the pills are supposed to be $10, and then her insurance will pick up a bunch of it. And I just got a pill today, and it was my blood pressure pill, and it's supposed to have been $10, and it only cost me 61 cents through her insurance. Yeah, you don't want to drop that insurance. See, your Medicare, well, they do have a Part D, as in dog, to pay for your medicine, but it's nothing like your VA and your insurance from where you retired. Okay, Lantus, take 80 units of that. That's like a slow acting 2 times a day. Humalog, that's a fast acting. See, my second wife, I had to give her shots, so I understand what Lantus and Humalog is. Okay, the insulin pump. And the Lantus is kind of like a pump. Uh, well, I mean, when you give it, it's slow acting. So it works the whole night through to keep your sugar down. Well, yeah, that's probably right, Junkyard. Hello, Kathy. Well, thank you very much for coming on, Kathy. Don't overdo it. We're not talking about anything special. We're just talking about all of our medicines and stuff like that. I got to get, if the weather ever straightens up, it's been rainy and cold and what have you. I gotta, I gotta make another hot tub video, and I've got your name wrote down here to put on one of the little animals that Allie sent. I'll get her done. I got some videos up right now where I changed the water in the hot tub. Oh man, I'm sure sorry to hear that, Peter. And see, that's a foreign deal, and your body doesn't accept it sometimes. Oh, okay, because of my DDD. What does that mean? Okay, folks, don't run off. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, I got you. I got you, Peter, in your lower back. Oh, man. No kidding. The pain. Oh, I had to go to the little boy's room, Peter. I was about to float. Well, I'm glad that you got the VA to help you out. You served our country. You have that right. I'm very lucky that I got on disability after tearing my body up for working 40 years packing stuff, carrying drywall upstairs and downstairs and all that. See, I was there at 8:30 and out about 9:15. Well, that's not bad. That's 45 minutes. Well, I go to the doctor. I expect to sit there for 2 hours between sitting there and in the back room before you ever see the doctor. Then the doctor comes in, 10 minutes, he gone. See you in 3 months. An hour drive. No, it was great. Well, I'm glad your sugar's down, though, junkyard. Oh, and you get travel pay. Wow. Well, that's cool. That's kind of like getting picked for jury duty. Oh, wow. Peter's still in the hospital. The 19th, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Wow. Well, that's better than paying it out of your own pocket. Wow. I had to go to, of course, you won't know where this is at, Benton, about a 2 hour drive. Uh, I don't know, that's been 20 some years ago. You had another heart attack. Oh, wow, Peter. I'm so sorry to hear this. Okay, Coping. Thank you very much for coming by. That that's not a bad deal there, Peter. Looking at the hot nurses. I kind of went through that Sunday when I went to Applebee's, looking at all the hot waitresses. And do you know that they wear them pants uh, tighter than two coats of paint? Oh my heavens! Oh my God! They turned them loose at 11 o'clock or at 11 that night. Oh man! Oh, you're talking about the jury duty. Wow. Yeah, chandelier britches. That's what my dad used to say. Hang by the chandelier and somebody hold it, drop down in them. Yep, no kidding. I've never heard anybody ever say that other than me and my dad. Hometown cooking with Marianne. Thank you, Marianne, for coming in. That's right. Yeah, it's just life, but man, you shouldn't be dealt them kind of cards. I'm doing good, Marianne. You're the third woman that's been on the chat tonight. Maniac, Grammy, Coping, and now you, Marianne. I appreciate every one of you. I hope I didn't talk loud and cause Coping to have a headache. Well, that's a good way to look at it, Peter. I'm sorry you got to take the bad cards, but I do appreciate you serving our country. That's what I do, junkyard. I can't stand very long at all, and I'll grab a cart outside. Uh, this Walmart that we have here is smaller. It's not a super center. You know, it's a little more than just the oh, I don't know what. It's not the smallest store, but it's just a little bit, but it's not the biggest one. So I don't mind to walk around in this. Now, when we go to a bigger town, a lot of times I let her do the shopping with one of them go karts. And last Sunday, I wanted to go see about some colored tape to put around this thing for my hot tub. And I grabbed me a cart, went and looked around a little bit with it. I just can't. I just can't walk that far. And of course, I just got over this gout. Yeah, but when I can walk, I grab me a shopping cart and walk around. But that's only if I know what I want. If if I go to a store and I just want to shop, I'll grab me one of them go karts. Well, that would work. But no, if you go to one of them big stores, grab you one of them go karts. That's what they're there for. You know, sometimes my feet hurt worse than other times. I do once in a while, junkyard. I did in that big store Sunday because, you know, because I didn't know where anything was. Out here, I know where everything is at this little store. So I'll just push a cart. Sometimes somebody will leave a cart outside. I'll take it in. Oh, okay. Well, it's my feet, and then sometimes then my back hurts. Yeah, we're all talking, Marianne, but you're welcome. Jump right in. So, how have you been? What have you been cooking? I'm not loud. Okay. Well, I couldn't run very far. And whatever I'm going to run from, they're going to catch me anyhow. So I'll just stand and take my licking. 100 to 150 yards. Yep. And then I'm done. Yeah, I can't do it. I used to I used to like to go hunting with my dad. Of course, dad's gone. Uh, I couldn't walk through the woods now. In 7 minutes and 30 seconds. That sounds pretty good. Now I'll tell you what, I can drive a mile in about a minute, running about 60 mile an hour. Hello, Miss Pammy.
Hello.
What you watching, Pam?
Little people.
Little people.
You remember Matt Roloff and his wife?
No,
Had that pumpkin farm.
no,
Okay.
but that's all right. If you enjoy it, that's all that matters. They've been talking about the van guy
Uh-huh.
and the Waffle House shooter.
What? Where was that?
That was in Tennessee, I believe.
Lately?
Uh, just the other night. I don't know exactly.
Oh, that's a terrible picture of me.
Well, today's the 23rd. You only have to look at it for one more month or week.
That's good.
He could run a mile in just over 4 flat. Wow. So, you think he can still run that fast now? Junkyard? They have a deal called old age. He'll catch right up with you. Kansas City. Well, that's good that he could do that. Yeah, I got one foot that is just totally locked up. It don't work right. Good deal. So it's warm enough there. You just never can tell about here. It things are starting to green up. John's back. Welcome back. I got bored, he said. I've got that Zoya grass. It's still brown. I hope it takes off. I've mowed one time. Uh, I don't know what day it was, Wednesday or Thursday. I mowed. Okay, you put them in now. So what is live streaming? Wow. Well, go over and tell him I said hi. Well, I was wondering where So What has been, but it's late for him. He's in Germany. Let's see if I can find him real quick. I don't have his channel bookmarked. Yeah, let's see what we got here. There he is. I found him, John. He's talking about the van thing. Oh, he's buffering. I'm still here, people. Of course, I can't hear him. Okay, I'm back. No kidding, Marianne. There'd be a bear after me. Yeah, when we got up this morning, it was raining, and then I looked at the weather map, and we caught a break long enough to get in the hot tub for a little bit. Uh, we got in the hot tub Saturday morning, and then after we got out, that's when I cleaned the hot tub. I made a video of it. I am as good as I once was. Yeah, yeah. And then I put it up. I put part one up this morning, and then I'll put up part two probably tomorrow morning. The tires give out. Yeah, that's about right. Anymore, I look at it this way. There ain't no place I need to be that quick. I'll just wait until it comes back around. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's kind of like uh, when me and Pam first met. I had two dogs, and she had one. And then when we go on vacation, my sister would watch them. So my brother-in-law would run them around the house, and my oldest dog, he'd make one pass, and then he'd get up on the porch and cross his feet like that and put his head down, watch, wait for him to come back around. That's me. If you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. that's that's right. Well, I I have to go to Walmart. Seems like about every other day for medicine. I thought I had my medicines, and I got I got my medicine out to put them in my organizer today, and I thought, well, what's the deal with this pill? So I had to call it back in. I had to call in a different pill today, and it said that it had expired, so give one day. Well, I got plenty of them for this week, but I was working on next week. 16 miles to town. Well, I understand. When we go to the bigger town, it's about 10 miles one way. So it's a little further for you. But I live in town, so Walmart, the hospital, senior citizen, it's pretty close. I can drive from here to Walmart in about 5 minutes. Well, at a higher price, that would be better than driving 32 miles just to get a gallon of milk. I got me a new tarp for my hot tub today. I put it on. I found one online that's 16 mil, a lot thicker than the one from Walmart. So I put it on. Had one stop sign in the 15 miles. So how fast did you drive? Was that a 55-mile road or just 30? I hope it was at least blacktop and not gravel. I got a little PT Cruiser. It don't like gravel. If I have to drive on the gravel, I drive real slow. Four more miles of it since I started. Okay, 5 miles of gravel. Man, that's hard on your cars. When I have to go on gravel, I go about 20 miles an hour. John had to get a snack and a drink. Oh, it's getting late for you, John. It's coming up on 10 o'clock here. It's 11 for you. An 88 model car. Okay. Sometimes I don't sleep very good. I sleep more the last 2 hours that I'm in bed than I do all night. Probably them gravel roads, junkyard. Okay. I just I just don't like to hear them rocks and stuff coming up underneath the car. Well, that's good. But I don't think that little PT would handle it. But when I worked at the lumberyard, them big trucks, you could drive them on that gravel road and it didn't bother them at all. You outrun them. Okay. But them lumberyard trucks, they had big tires that stood about 4 foot tall. I don't know what size they are. Well, if they're out of towners, they probably drive it slower, correct? A different sound, yeah. Well, junkyard and everybody on the chat, uh, I believe I'm going to hang it up for the night. I want to thank each and every one of you for being on here. You had Ford Rangers and a Dodge half ton. Yeah. Yeah, we at the lumberyard we had the half ton truck. So Magic Melanie. Yeah. I'm gonna say you come just in time for me. Hang up. All right, people. I gotta get to bed so I can get up and be to the hospital on time in the morning. So for now, everybody, may the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.